like a small girl. I come out of the big van, you know. Hey guys, I'm Arna. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing a little vlog. Get ready with me. Spend the day with me on the road. Like enough things. And really and truly what I want to talk about in this video is the whole process of buying a car in Jamaica, because I know that some people don't know the whole process, and me for one, me never know the whole process, so I want to talk about that and the whole experience. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, like I wasn't really aware of the whole process, so I want to share it with you guys. So first of all, when I was making the decision to buy a car, what I wanted first was the Kia Sportage. Like you guys see it on the road, beautiful, it stands out, very nice, very cute, right? And I didn't want a car per se, like I didn't want a sedan, rather I wanted like a van. Come on, you know, like a small girl. I come out of the big van, you know. I like that vibe, that's my vibe. So I said, alright, I have to get a van. So I was like Kia Sportage. However, when I went to Kia, mind you, the car did look good inside and out, but how it normally works with dealerships is like, it's a case where they normally give you benefits when you're buying. So for example, when you go to Toyota, they'll say, okay, I'm gonna give you two-year servicing free. I'm going to give you free registration, free this, free that. Like they normally come with things that are free or like benefits for you to have when you're buying the car. So when I got the Kia now, I see my mom driving and I'm Mr. Alright, okay, let me hear the benefits now. Cause that car the medium want, you know. So I'm telling me the benefits. What benefits? Listen to me. The benefits that Kia was giving was like shit, like it wasn't good at all. And then I give you, first of all, what was very important to me as well in this whole process was having a servicing package. That was important and very important as well, because you have to service a new vehicle like twice for the year or so, and servicing costs money. And I'm somebody who I'm just starting out in life and get things like at a discounted or a lesser rate, then I'm gonna go for it, right? If I can get that, then I'm gonna go for it. Deal. But with Kia, like they never had much benefits. They had like a year free roadside assistance with AAA. There was no servicing package. They did your registration, I think, and I never know, but basically I'm gonna put a list of their things on screen so you can see it, but in comparison to other dealerships, it was nothing at all. Like they were giving nothing. So, and the funny thing is, I wasn't even gonna go to Hyundai. So after Kia, I went to Magna Motors, and they're the ones that carry Hyundai. So I went there, and initially I was going to get the Hyundai Creta, right? But then I say, that's not a big car enough. We need something bigger. Cause you know, one little small girl, big car vibes. So the Creta was nice. It was, but it was just not big enough for my liking. I didn't want something a little bigger. End up deciding upon a Tucson. The Tucson now, I got the 2023 Hyundai Tucson, the base level. I think that's the N line. So normally when you're buying cars, which I didn't know initially, you have different levels of cars. So you have the base model, you have the mid-range, and you have the high-end, like the fully loaded models, right? How I really ended up choosing Hyundai, to be honest, is the benefits that they had, and the sales rep that I had was really, really good. Her name is Shani Edwards. I'll link her in this video. But yeah, benefits were just nice. And bear in mind, I'm coming from Kia, where I was told I was basically getting nothing. When I went to Hyundai, I got 2 free loan payments. I got no fees, so no processing fee or anything like that. I got $100,000 towards my insurance. I got, what else? 2 years free servicing. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing out stuff still. And of course, the DU fitness and registration, everything. And but I'll put what I got in the video. But when I went to Hyundai and I heard that, I was like, wait, say less. You say less, because that's what I'm going with. Because you have to be smart when you're doing these things. And if you're somebody who just starting out, like, I definitely recommend going with somebody who gives you a lot. Because imagine not having to worry about servicing for the first 2 years, or not having to worry about your first 2 loan payments. That's a huge plus. Like, that's definitely a huge plus in comparison to other places who aren't giving you anything at all. So like, that's how I really came to my decision with choosing the Hyundai Tucson, because it just made sense, right? So yeah, that was my whole thought process. Zine, which I think made sense. Like, so let me actually go into now the whole process of getting a car. So the whole process of getting a car now. Must have used my traps on my jeans. No man, behind kind of hot. Anyways, all right, so the whole process now of getting the car. So you have to decide which car you're going to get, right? After you decide that, then what I would suggest you do, if you're 100% sure that you want this car, put a deposit down on said car. I paid $50,000 for my deposit for the car. I would say put a deposit down if you really want the car, because sometimes cars are going very quickly. Worse if they're having a deal or something going on at this point in time. So I would say put down a deposit. Get the first, when you know what car you want to buy, get the quotation, then you put on your deposit. That, right? So now you have to decide, okay, how am I going to pay for this car? Am I going to use a credit union? Am I going to go with a bank? How am I going to pay for the car? So what I did, I went with a bank. I went with NCB, not for any particular reason. What I would suggest actually is shopping around. If you're going to be using like a bank, like shop around and see where has the best rate. The different banks have different rates, so it's really important to shop around and know where has the best rate for you. Customer service is very important. So I would say to shop around in terms of that as well, right? So after you make the deposit on the vehicle and you figure out, okay, which bank you're going to use, then you can now start the process. So the banks will ask for like, so I went with NCB. So the banks will ask for like your last 3 pay slip, job letter, TRN ID, like a driver's license, whatever. Anything else? I don't remember, but they'll ask for like those pertinent things, and then you provide that to them, and the process starts. Now, how long does this process take? For me, this whole thing took like, I think a month, if that much. I think it was a month, to be honest. So when I spoke to other people, they were saying like, oh, it's not gonna take long, short something. It was not short, it was like a month. So when the process starts, of course you have to get approved for said loan. So for them to approve you for the loan, how's she looking? Is she looking cute? She is. They send in all those documents. You have to get approved by the bank for the loan. So once you get approved, then what happens is, of course, you have to sign some documents. And really at the end of the whole process, what you're waiting to get from them is the letter of undertaking. And what that really is the bank saying that, okay, I will pay this amount of money for X person. So that's them saying that, okay, I will back this person, they're good to go. So you cannot get the car until your dealership gets that letter of undertaking, right? So that's important, but that's not for you to get, that's for your loan officer to sort out once you're approved and you sign all the necessary documents. They did my registration, my fitness, my everything was done by them, right? So basically all they were waiting on was to get the letter of undertaking, and they got the letter of undertaking literally like one day, and then I got the car the following day. But why the process took approximately a month is because of the whole getting documents signed and approvals and all that. Those things take time. So that's in general. I'm gonna tell you guys like a few things that happened during the whole process as well. So for me, alright, my car is a 2023 Hyundai Tucson. Zine. The normal rate on that car is about, I use NCD, so this is all NCD rates. The normal rate on that car is about 9% or 9 point something percent, right? But I kind of told my loan officer that, Miss Girl, that some of the money cannot work. It's not gonna work. Because paying 9 point something percent for the car was like basically $90,000 per month. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not paying that. So as well, when you have loan officers, you can let them know what you can and cannot afford. Their job is to work it out for you, okay? Don't be that person who then tell you a certain amount of money and you're like, well, okay, no, don't do that. If you can't afford to make them know and they'll work out something for you. At the end of the day, the people them don't want to lose them customers and they want to get paid as well. So don't be afraid to ask for what you want. That's one thing I learned in this whole process. Do not be afraid to ask for what you want. The worst them can tell you is no. Ball on the price. The worst them can say to you is no. Zine? And I'm saying this so that people can know that you can actually talk to these people and let them know that, hi, I cannot afford this. Please give me a lower rate. Why is my eye watering? So that's one thing that I did in my process. I was very vocal with what I wanted, what I could and could not afford, and they tried to work it out for me because they don't want to lose their customers. So instead of paying 9 point something percent, my rate is 7 point something. Mind you, I did not shop around, so I don't know what the rates are with other banks. I'm sorry, I really don't. But don't be like me, shop around. So I got that worked out for me, right? And even dealerships, like, they'll try to do things to ensure that you actually, you know. So I did that to make it work out for me. But yeah, I mean, that was really the whole process. Just know what car you want to get. If you want more, like, way more detail, let me know. I didn't want to make this video too long, but if you want more details, let me know. Yeah, that really is the whole process. Yeah, so we're gonna go on the road and we're gonna go, where am I going first? I want to pick up my packages from My Cart Express, that's in Portmore, and then after that I'm gonna head in town. I have to go to medical council today actually. During internship you're a provisional doctor, so you don't have a reg number, you can't write prescriptions, you can't do anything. But now that I've completed it, I am a full-fledged doctor. Yeah, registration today. Then I'm gonna stop at Fontana. I don't know, I might go Fontana first and Starbucks first, but I have a Fontana stop to make and a Starbucks stop to make as well. Maybe I'll stop at My Cart Express when I'm coming back over to Portmore. I think I'll do that instead. And let's go into town now, since the whole registering thing is very time sensitive. So I'm gonna go in town first and then come back to My Cart Express. So let's go. Alright guys, so now we're gonna be on the road and we're in town. Hopefully there's not much traffic. It's 1:25 now. I'm supposed to reach in town before 3 o'clock. Hopefully I can reach for like 2:30. I'm trying for that. So let's see. Alright guys, now we're at medical council. I called it. I reached here like 2:25, 2:30, which I figured I would have. So now the whole process right now, we just have me to fill out some forms and hand in some papers, and then I am fully registered. Dr. Girl per, you know, can find the right prescription, have reg number, all them nice things there. So yeah, let's go. Alright guys, I just finished at medical council. So I am finally officially a registered medical doctor. This is actually a very big moment because I'm telling you, there are some moments in medical school where I thought that I was not going to make it. There were some moments where I thought during internship that okay, this is it, I'm not gonna make it. And it's just to me very important. It's just to me very important to show these moments, because I want them reach somebody out there and make them know that it's possible. You can do it. Like, these things are hard, but you can reach the other side, you know. So yeah, so I got my practicing certificate. My practicing certificate, guys. I don't know, it just feels good. I'm not telling no lie, because after completing that 1 year of internship, like that 1 year was complete hell, and the fact that I'm actually at the end of it and I'm done, I'm so happy. Alright guys, so we're finally at Fontana. It's because it's 5 o'clock, like the traffic is madness. So it's now minutes to 6. I'm gonna just reach Fontana. Yeah, it took me like 40 minutes to go from UA to Fontana Waterloo. But anyway, so we're gonna go inside now. Let's go. So I literally came there to get one thing, and I'm looking at several other things right now. The Fontana effect. Like, I'm now getting several things. Yeah. Alright guys, so done Fontana, done Starbucks. It's literally, what time is it? 6:26 p.m. I need to go and eat. That's what I need to do. So really, when I went to Fontana, I really got stuff for my car and like a few other things. So for this, I got this for my face at home. So I got this to carry home. I got lotion for my car, and I got deodorant. I got the stick deodorant, but then I realized that I'm going to melt, so I'm gonna get the spray one them. But these things were essentials for me because, you know, sometimes the foot dry, the hand dry, everything, you know, or sometimes you just forget like a roll on, or you look a molly. It happens. So I was like, let me get these, and I got wipes as well. It's very important. And I also got a box of tissues. Not for any crying, but cause guess what? Bad bees don't cry. Not for that, but you know, just if you want pee or whatever, I don't know. But it felt like it was an essential, so I got it. Also got some interdentate brushes type stuff, like it helps to clean the teeth with the braces, so like very important. Got these too. Yeah. So yeah, and I also got so I went to Starbucks, right? I have a drink I normally get at Starbucks. I normally get the passion fruit something, but the one that's kind of like very pink, right? But I like to have it with coconut milk. The Starbucks at Waterloo has been out of coconut milk for the longest while. So I said to the man, all right, give me with the lemonade. There's no lemonade either. Why not have? So I'm telling you to give me with the little cow's milk and I'll see how it tastes. So taste test. This drink, listen to me. What's up? This is the new drink. This is the new drink. I'm not telling no lie. It's Anglo. That was good. Like that was actually really good. It doesn't even taste that much different from an other coconut milk. So I guess I can start adding cow's milk to it then. But yeah. So now we're gonna go home and eat and relax and enjoy the rest of the night. But yeah. But here I end the vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys got some good tips at the beginning. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girly. Yeah, bye guys.